Have you ever wanted to know exactly how to publicize your business and get more leads by just letting more people know you exist and promote, but you're not tech savvy? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can promote more by being yourself. And if you don't know me, my name is Bryce Jackson. I'm a 24-year-old CEO. I run multiple communities on Skool, one building a 6-figure community. See, my phone's falling, but it's not going to stop the video. Let's keep this going. I'm actually going to keep that in there. Yeah, so after building multiple communities on Skool and letting hundreds and hundreds of creators online after they've built their YouTube audience, helping them monetize, as well as helping big followers, big creators like Avery B with over 1 million subscribers. We built a 6-figure community together. I've helped a brick and mortar daycare business go from losing $4,000 a month to $30,000 a month in profit. So if you want to know exactly how they did that, and it's simply a few strategies, just keep watching this video. I'm trying to do this video on the road, so the reason why is because I had an emergency and I had to leave my home, but I have an upload schedule. And if I break the upload schedule, then, you know, I lose my streak. And it's a mental streak, of course, in my brain, but it's also a chance that more people get to know that I exist today. I might have to cut out a few things, but it's worth it, just to let you guys know who I am, what I do, and how I can help. So for this video, how can you be online without being tech savvy? What I'm doing isn't hard. All I did was turn on the camera, press record. I have a mic and a setup. If you didn't have a mic, your phone is fine. I got to 4 figures a month, a few $1,000s a month, literally every single month coming in after 90 days of being online. And all I did was literally use my phone. I couldn't even afford a laptop at the time. I was still working a warehouse job. Fast forward 2 years later, you know, I can make $2,500 in a day now. And now I'm trying to figure out, you know, the next step. And I didn't know how to do that back then. I now literally make my old monthly revenue in a day sometimes. And sometimes it's crazy to think about. And then other times it's like, what's next? So all that comes from is letting more people know that I exist and putting the power of, you know, influence and letting that lead to income. Like there's different laws that you have to follow when you're online, you know, and one of the laws is just letting people know that you exist. You cannot win a game of attention if you don't tell anybody, you know, what you do or how you do it. And like, it doesn't matter if you are a venue owner trying to get more leads for your business, you gotta promote. Doesn't matter if you're a doctor or a dentist. And as a dentist, you want more leads to come in because you feel me, you want to clean more teeth. Either way, there's people out there that would just love to get your information and get your help if they just knew you existed. And you got to give them the chance. So step one is just letting people know that you exist. You know, you got to put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Understand that you already have a trust built out in the customers and clients that you already have. And if you don't have any customers and clients, you wouldn't go into that business if you didn't have faith that it will work. And if you have the desire, you have the capability of achieving that desire. If you're starting a clothing brand and no one knows about the clothing brand, well, what is the chances of people buying it? You know, like how many times are you going to let a day go by without letting more people know that your product is here and relevant? If you already have, let's say, you know, 2,000, 3,000 videos or posts like that, that's totally different. But most people, you guys got hundreds and hundreds of, you know, Instagram posts and Instagram clicks, and you know, you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You're spending hours a day looking at other people consuming, but you don't have anything of yourself. You don't have hours and hours of your own content out there for people to consume. What if someone wanted to binge watch you and they couldn't? This video isn't going to take long. I could have decided to keep listening to what I was listening to, or I could press record, get out of my emotions and say, you know, it may not be my original setup, but what if this is the one that went viral? Just because I said, you know what, I'm going to try. And if it gets, you know, 5,000 views or 500 views or 5 views, I did my job for the day. I let more people know that I exist. 5 people is actually a lot. And the longer you're going to be on YouTube and Instagram or wherever you're at, you'll start to realize that people are, these views are actual people. This isn't fake. You know, there's someone behind the screen like yourself that is watching this. You're a real person. So when you're putting your video out there, you gotta put that in mind. Like, there is real people out there that might listen to this and they would love to hear from it. Like, it's not a joke. Like, just literally put yourself out there. It's not a trick. You know, the people who are at the top are not doing anything different than you. It's just you're literally not doing the basics. Like, it's just the basic stuff. Like I talked to this guy, he was at like 40K per month when I was at like 4K per month. And he said, Bryce, you got to just do more. Stop looking for a shortcut. Every time you look for a shortcut, it takes longer. Stop looking for a shortcut. And lo and behold, as soon as I stopped looking for a shortcut, I started focusing on the metrics that matter, for like booking a call, having a funnel, letting more people know that I exist. I started making more money. I pulled my revenue up. I started paying people back that I owe, and it feels super great. I just threw like a few $100s on a credit card, just threw a few $100s on a laptop, and that was just yesterday, just because I finally can. And I'm not saying that I'm the richest person in the world, but I see that what I'm doing is working. 2 years ago today, I had $0 in my bank account, and I have a video that's going to drop in 8 months. And literally, it sucks to see that version of me was trying hard but doing the wrong things because he was looking for a shortcut. And there is no shortcut. You don't have to be tech savvy. You just have to have a brain. You telling me that these TikTokers that are brain rotten have more sense than you to be able to put themselves out there? You know how much dumb stuff you see online? Why would you let them, take your audience and capture their audience when your audience is waiting for you? You just never showed up. What if it was written for you to make a YouTube channel or Instagram, and then once you did, you'll make 100,000 or $1 million? You can make $1 million a month nowadays with one channel, one product, and one avatar. That's the age that we're in right now. One channel meaning, okay, YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. One product, you sell one thing, this one package, one avatar. Who's the type of person that you're targeting? For me, I help offline businesses transition online. And obviously that can help people in between that. There's a bodybuilder who needs my help. Yeah, I might be able to help him, but I'm not calling out to him, hey bodybuilder. That's for personal trainers those are for guys who want to train personal trainers. That's their niche. But if someone sees you and that you're qualified in the niche, if you're the eye doctor, obviously someone's not going to come to you to get your help about feet. But everybody who got eye problems is going to come to you, and that is the key. You want to just be so well known in a specific space that people trust you. Like, I want to be the best in the world at helping offline businesses transition online. I want the older crowd to trust me more. Over time, I want people to trust me so much where, it starts to become obvious. It becomes like, oh yeah, if you're working with Bryce, I know you're good. Oh, why aren't you working with Bryce if you're struggling with this? I just want it to become so common that people know that I'm the guy to solve a specific problem, to where, the Kevin Harts in the world to the, Stephen Currys who aren't tech savvy, but they have expertise, and I'm not saying Steph Curry and Kevin Hart aren't tech savvy, but they usually have somebody that's doing the job for them on the media side. They don't have the time. So you can either not have the time or want to figure out how to do it, and you want to hire someone, and let's say when you do everything else. Like, when you hire someone to do something, it's not always because you don't know how to do it. Sometimes it's just because you know that they're better at it. Like, I could possibly fix the plumbing in my house when it goes wrong because I did construction for years. Possibly. But I'm not going to spend my time doing it. I'm not going to spend my time trying to figure it out, YouTube videos and things like that, because my time is worth more. Same here. I just want to become as well known as possible for solving a specific problem, such as helping offline businesses transition online. So after you get the clear messaging, what you want to do is create a clear conversion system. You want to be so clear on how you're letting people go from knowing you to buying from you. And if you don't know how to take somebody from knowing you to buying from you, all you got to do is convert them. Like, what's a sales call? Or look at your process in real life. If you're a venue owner, like we talked about, and once someone gets into the door that they're closed, well, it's the same thing. You got to just get more people in the door. If as a daycare, you just need a tour, or you need someone to come visit the daycare and then they'll go. If you're a dentist, once people get that free cleaning, they stay with you for life. If you're a barber, as soon as you get that walk in, he usually comes back 6 or 7 more times. It doesn't matter what the niche is. Once you start to get that feeling of like, oh, once I get them, they'll stay, then you have to convert them, because they're only staying because you're doing a good job. So you're doing a disservice to them if they have to go find other people and spend more money and waste their time with other experiences that aren't worth it when they could have got it from you. Like, just imagine, like, there's someone out there really looking to buy what you're looking to sell. You're just not letting them know that you exist or converting them correctly. Sales calls are help calls. I don't sell people, I help people. And sales is misleading. It's very misleading. It makes you think that you're doing something wrong almost. You're not. You're not trying to get money from people. That just comes because you're helping people. You only get paid because you're helping. Every service business that I've ever worked for, every company I ever started, I help people more than the money that I received. And it keeps going up. I just charged somebody $750 a month. They pay for it. And when they pay for it, I realized immediately that the value that I had to provide is way more than $750. I'm ready to 10x my prices again. And I just raised my prices because the value that I have to provide is always worth more than what someone's giving some piece of paper. I got a guy that's trying to go from 3 million to 10 million, 2.2 million to 10 million this year. We're going to hit that goal, and I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to do everything in my power, read as many books as I can to scale this business all the way up. You know why? Because he has, I'm pretty sure, multi-million-dollar friends that are either higher than him or around him that would love to get help too, to go from their revenue goal and 4x it. You know, working with wealthier people makes your job easier. I used to think that what I had for sale wasn't applicable to the people who I wasn't yet. Like, I didn't know that I can get millionaires to pay me before I was a millionaire. I really didn't. And then I got a millionaire to pay me and I started helping them, and I was like, oh snap, this might be more applicable to the people who can afford it because they appreciate it more and they need less. So, like, don't make this a big, oh man, I don't know what to do online, or it's not worth it. And you've been saying that for years and years and years. It is not hard. You just got to let people know you exist. Convert them using like some type of funnel or some type of link. If you don't know what that means, click the link in the description. I'll show you exactly how to do it for your business. Join my call link and book a call with me one-on-one. This time, I usually leave a free community link. This time, I'll leave a straight link directly to book a call with me. Book a call with me. We'll go over your current situation, your desired situation, and how we can help you get there in less than 30 days. And at the bare minimum, you'll have a roadmap of how to get there. But all you have to do is attract clients, convert clients, and deliver on the stuff you sell. And just like that, you're no longer tech savvy. You're getting online clients. It's that simple. Don't make it too hard. Don't make it, confusing. Just literally give it your best. Don't stop until it works. I just literally kept, my first time ever making money online, it was 76 cents from a referral from Amazon affiliates that I never even received because I didn't hit the threshold in time of how much money I needed to make from an Atomic Habits book. 76 cents from a book was my first time making money online, and I was happy about it, And then the next time I made $750. That was my next time making money online. I made $750 in an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, I found something. The guy paid $750 for the year. I helped him lose 20 pounds. I helped him stop drinking, and I changed his life. And he texted me that exact thing. Hey, Bryce, just wanted to let you know that you really helped me. I stopped drinking, and etc. He went through the 75 hard with me. He was one of my first clients ever. My first client ever. And my first client got the result because I worked with him every single day for 1 hour a day for like 60 to 70 days straight because I was trying to learn before I was trying to earn. It wasn't about the money. After 2 weeks, I already spent the money. I could have stopped right there and pulled back like, the money's gone. No, but I really cared about this person getting the result. I wanted to see, was I full of it? Or can I even sell this to more people? I ended up getting more clients, and those people got results too. I, to this day, have never had a personal refund. Never. I've never had a personal refund. I worked in businesses that have given refunds. Of course, that happens. But my personal business, never. So I don't think, it's crazy for, for you to start a business, let more people know about you exist, and not get a refund at all. I think that you are honestly crazy if you're not online and you have something great to sell. I think that makes you crazy because I think that you're just waiting on, a sign. This is your sign. If you click this video, I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world, at least not yet. Like, I'm literally doing this. I don't even have a stand. I'm literally holding the camera right here just to get this video done. And I have a phone holder that I'm putting it in, so sometimes I can pull my hand back, but it keeps freaking falling. I dropped my camera 7 times this video, and I don't care. Even if this camera broke in this video, I don't care. I wanted to let y'all know that I exist. And that's how serious you got to be about letting people know that you exist. Like, you got to want it so bad to where you don't care about opinions. You at the gym, you putting your camera out. You at the mall, you got your camera out. You at work, you got your camera out. And you don't have to find things to record. Just record your life. Today, I literally wanted to talk about how to stop being tech savvy because I know that's a common problem that people have. I just thought of that and I started talking. And from now on, I'm just going to start doing that. And I'm going to see how it goes. No more scripting, no more nothing. And if this video resonates, we'll know. Now, imagine if I had better lighting, I was at home in a stationary spot, and it was more, cute or whatever I should say. I bet it would resonate even more. But I'm not going to let that excuse stop me from being successful. Remember to always give it your best, because you're going to be left with two things. When time goes by, you got regret or results. You don't want another 6 months to go by, 12 months to go by, and you're like, I still haven't posted online because I'm not tech savvy. And you may not even admit that you're not tech savvy. You just don't post online. It's not worth it. Become the best version of yourself. Just remember that it's levels to business, it's levels to wealth. Be wealthy.